What's up, dudes and dudettes in the internet? My name's Scyushi and we are back in more Trove. Oh, yes, that's right, an event video. Speaking of the Snowfest event that's going on in Trove right now, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys and gals, this event is, it's not very good. And I'll tell you why a little bit later on in the video, but before we get started, I would appreciate if you would hit like and all of that stuff, you know, subscribe, notification bell. You guys know how it all goes. Anyways, let's get into it. So the first part of the event is to speak with Elvsley in the hub, which is this little chap right here. You just open up his inventory. You're gonna notice there's a couple different things that you can get out of the event. But for right now, that's it. You next have to speak with Frosty the Snowman, Frosty the Snowman. This guy right here, you just interact with him. Bada bing, bada boom. That's already the second part of the event. Then the third part is to collect Snow Vader remnants. So for this, we're going to end up heading into the permafrost biome because there's going to end up being these new enemies. And I know you're wondering about the Snowfest boxes and stuff. All of that and more we'll talk about later in the video. Ignoring this, where is one of these evil snowmen dudes? There we go. So you're just looking for these guys right here, and you got to kill 5 of them for that next part of the quest, and then you'll actually get something for once. Surprising, I know most of these events never give you anything anymore, but you'll get an empowered gem box. Then you have to speak with Elvsley in the hub again. So you go back to the hub, you interact with this idiot, and that completes that part of the quest. Wow, cool. 3 for 3. And then they want you to bleach Snow Vader remnants by interacting with him. There are Snow Vader remnants that you're getting off of the enemies. And then for some sunlight bulbs and glim, you can bleach them. You have to bleach 5 of them, and then you'll get another item, which is the empowered gem box. Then it wants you to speak with Frosty. That completes that part of the quest. This is pathetic. And then he says, craft classic snowman gear. So this is the classic snowman gear right here. Which is going to end up requiring the invader remnants that we just crafted up from the other guy. Crafting to crafting to crafting is literally this event in a nutshell. But you'll need some water gem dust and some flux and dark blue. How do you get dark blue? What the heck is dark blue? If you're new to the game, you have no idea. So I'm going to be in the club world here for this one, but basically at a builder's crafting bench, there's blocks and decorative, and there's a cube converter. Which maybe the tutorial teaches you how to end up crafting one of those suckers. I don't fully remember. It's been years. But dark blue is right here, and it converts out of primal blue. Where do you get primal blue? Destroy ice blocks and snow and stuff like that over in the overworld, and then you'll end up getting that colored block. So anyways, you just got to end up crafting the dark blue, and then you'll come over here and you'll end up crafting all of these stupid things. You got to craft 5 of them, and then you'll get another empowered gem box. The next part is to then collect pristine snow, which is only found in the present dungeons and the tree dungeons. The funny thing is, I don't think the description of the quest says anything about the present dungeons, which is odd. It just talks about the tree dungeons, and it also has the typo throughout instead of throughout. The only reason I'm pointing this out is because if I'm not mistaken, that's the same typo that they had last year. They just never bothered correcting it. So anyway, these are the present dungeons. You got a bunch of these per biome. And the dungeon boss is just going to end up chilling down here. But the pristine snow you'll actually end up getting from the chest itself once you destroy it. Chunk error! Chunk error! Stop it! There's actually a reason that the servers are lagging as hard as they are, which is directly related to this event. Not just only in the fact that a lot of people are probably logging in for this because they think, Snowfest boxes, I can get more and dupe them. You can't. But there's another more sinister reason that I'll talk about in a minute. Whenever I actually find a freaking tree dungeon. There, oh my god, I finally found one. Wow, this is so glorious, oh my god. So yeah, this dungeon is going to be the same thing, where as you end up opening the chest, you'll end up getting the pristine snow, which there is going to end up being 3 dungeon bosses inside here, so definitely want to keep that in mind. If you see one of these dungeons, you do them. They're really cool dungeons. They've been in the game for years, and I still don't think that we have the Christmas trees in the geode biome, which is very, very odd because we actually have the presents. Anyways, get 5 pristine snow, and then you'll end up getting 5 bun feet as a reward. Wow. You'll then go back to the hub, and you'll come over here, and you'll craft a bunch of these little snowmen. Would you like to build a snowman? I think that's how the song goes. Craft 5 of them, get nothing in return, except for wasting your time. And then use the snowmen in permafrost. More loading screens. Oh boy. They're just piñatas. You just throw them on the ground. And this right here is why the servers are so laggy. Because it's basically like it's getting piñata spammed by hundreds of players. And it's mandatory for the event. And in fact, you need to throw down hundreds of these guys. Yeah, so anyway, for this part of the quest, you throw down 5, you get nothing in return except a waste of your time and pain. Then you gotta return 20 classic snowmen to permafrost. So basically everything that you just did, kill the snowmen, craft them into clothes, get the pristine snow so that you can craft the snowmen and then throw them down. All of that. Do that again, but this time with 20 snowmen on the ground and get nothing in return. And then the final part of the quest is to speak with Elvsley. So you just open up his inventory and he'll give you a Hatbox favor, which I don't even know where that item went in my inventory. And I wish there was like an inventory like search bar or something. Maybe it was an item I loot collected. I don't even know. That's how garbage it is, I guess, is the real point. But you're not done yet, because while all of that took around like 30 minutes to do on average, there's also going to end up being this mount right here, which requires badges from throwing down the snowmen, which means you gotta throw down at least 50 of the snowmen on top of the pristine snow that you're gonna use to craft the snowmen. You have to get an additional 1,000. Then there's this mount, and then there's these wings. So based on what we just did, it means that we quite literally have to spend a minimum of 4 hours just to get the classic snowman rescue badges. That is not including the pristine snow itself that you need in addition to the amount that you use to craft all the stupid snowmen. If it was just the badges, okay, fine. That would at least be reasonable. But the fact that they want you to grind upwards of 6 hours straight of this event, that's nonstop, by the way. I know that might not seem like that big of a deal, which it wouldn't be if this event came out a freaking week or 2 ago. But this is coming out around the holidays. We're all busy, let alone, if I'm being perfectly honest, I just don't think it's worth it anymore. I don't want to end up grinding a boring event for that. I mean, I'll still do it because I'm a freak, but I'm gonna take my sweet time with it. That's for sure. Ugh. So yeah, that's why I don't have anything ready for you guys today. And then on top of it, everyone's wondering again with the Snowfest boxes, which I kind of already answered you guys earlier, but to just to put it in stone, no, there's no more Snowfest boxes. They removed them. Obviously, they removed them because you freaks can't help yourselves and keep duping and destroying the economy in the game. They keep banning everyone who is duping, but they still haven't come up with a solution for the duping, so I don't even know why they're banning people. They're deleting stuff off the market, and if you end up buying too many of a specific item that is being duped by a lot of players, you'll get banned. And it doesn't matter how long you've played the game, how much you've supported the game, and how much money you've spent on the game. You'll just get banned because they only know how to track the item itself, not they don't take the 2 extra seconds to read and see how old the account is. That's why you guys might remember a couple months back they ended up deleting all of my twitching tentacle items because the devs probably just saw me with thousands of them and thought, oh, these are duped, just remove them from their inventory. Whichever developer did that, you're an idiot. Anyways, thanks for watching and happy holidays. I hope you all have a wonderful one. I'm going to continue playing this game until I'm dead, thanks to you. But smash like, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and all of the other buttons. And support my other videos, please, for the love of God. It's the holidays and I don't want to be stuck in a rut with this channel for the rest of my life. Okay, I'll just keep playing Trove then. You guys win. This is all I'll do until I'm dead.